July 2015, a very public economic meltdown. A country in debt and on its knees. Greece was forced to bend to the will of its creditors in exchange for much-needed cash. Public sector pay freezes, rising sales tax, pension reform, they were some of the conditions, dictated in part by the International Monetary Fund.
Σε χειρότερη μοίρα από αυτοί που την έχουν καταντήσει ως σήμερα. Ποιοι μας τρομοκρατούν? Αυτοί που έφεραν στη χώρα το χάος και μας απειλούν με το χάος.
Is Greece an example of what some see as heavy-handedness from the IMF? Are its loan conditions too intrusive? And should the IMF be imposing its economic policies on the countries it helps? The IMF was conceived in the late stages of the Second World War, designed to combat the protectionist attitudes that led to previous economic turmoil.
This urgent effort to avert an economic catastrophe, which, if it were once allowed to begin, might soon engulf us all, calls for many contributory approaches.
Today, the fund has many priorities.
We are helping Libya develop a modern system of government payments. We're helping Tunisia improve its financial sector, and we're helping Jordan with fuel subsidy reforms.
Its managing director, Christine Lagarde, has become a household name. She is a key player on the political stage, tackling anything that can affect the global economy.
Like Libya, like Syria,
perspective on the refugee crisis,
the Ebola virus.
But critics say the IMF's loan conditions can compromise economic and political sovereignty. Developing countries are encouraged to exploit natural resources to generate quick revenue. Cuts to government spending can see healthcare underfunded, and forced divestment in agriculture can lead to food shortages.
Our loans to countries experiencing difficulties, our loans are conditional upon various requirements, but all of them aim at restoring stability, restoring growth, and debt sustainability.
But it is recognized generally as a force for good, keeping countless economies afloat. In 1995, the IMF stepped in during the Mexican peso crisis. The fund's economic reforms helped to keep India from default in the 1990s, and Turkey's agreements with the IMF date back to the 1950s. Three countries that now rank among the world's faster-growing economies. The IMF's objective is to promote global financial stability. But in trying to put itself at the center of the world's economies, is it actually failing its members with what some say is a one-size-fits-all neoliberal agenda?